Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Collide, where we collide, fight, tussle, talk about the greatest hits, talk about the poorest hits, talk about the highlights, talk about the showdowns, talk about everything that comes in between of Marvel. So sometimes they got the hitters, sometimes they got the misses. Today, what we got today is always my producer and the panelists. Pat, you with me?
Yo, yo.
And the panelists, Sky, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Nas, you with me?
In the flesh, what's going on?
OG.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Today, the main topics that we're going to talk about is your friendly neighborhood, Spider-Man, Captain America: Brave New World. And also, I want to hear your guys' takes on who's gonna be the next team of Avengers. You know, who do we still have that still can be an Avenger? So the first topic to talk about is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man it it dawned to me. Right now, I'm on my last and final episode, which is the 10th episode, and it got to me. It got dawned to me of each and every episode and seeing the dynamics that Peter had to go through. And
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why he's fighting with what looked like a giant beetle. Like from her beginning,
yeah,
that like a giant beetle.
definitely. Like watching this side of Peter, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect for these type of transitionings to happen and so much color into it and make it look like Archie the comics as well. It dawned to me a little bit, and not seeing that perspective, it it got to me. That's why, it has 90% Rotten Tomatoes and popcorn score meter is 71%. You know, people is giving it a seven in their book. They don't have a problem watching your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And I have the same similar situation, but the panelists might have a different motive of watching Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Scott, you have the floor, my man.
Uh, I don't know. I it got its pros and cons. I mean, I like every Spider-Man. I mean, honestly, like every cartoon animated Spider-Man is always cool to me. But there's some things I was like, kind of cringe, and then I mean, the whole storyline of Spider-Man is always dope. But I like the illustration. The illustration is fire for it. It reminds me of Archer. But other than that, I mean, I can agree with the seven. I mean, it's watchable. I mean, that's as far as I can go as far as that one. I'll be watching a lot of Spider-Man animated series, so I mean, it's watchable. I ain't gonna knock it down, but that seven seems about right for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I say. It's watchable. It's watchable to the point you could have a good time. Nas, you have the floor, my man.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with perhaps a 7.8 for me.
Mm, okay.
7.8 is where it's gonna be for me. I like the way that they're going with the story. Hold on. Yeah, I really do like and enjoy the way they're going with this with the story in terms of well, they didn't show Ben and his family. Well, they did show Ben eventually. Spoilers. Was that Ben or no? That wasn't Ben. His uncle died. That was his actual father that they showed in prison. Spoilers. Damn. I like that. So I'm guessing that for the next season they're going to go the spy route because they're supposed to be Shield agents. His actual biological parents are supposed to be Shield agents. So I like that they're doing that. I do hope that they don't go the route of making Aunt May his actual mom. I hope they don't do that. That would be gross for reasons that I've said before. I like that he's the one who gave himself his powers. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just like a loop. It's like this perfect loop. You don't know where his real origins are because he's the one who gave himself his powers. But at the same time, we see that as much as what's the name again? Osborn is in Spider-Man's corner. He's not really supposed to be trusted because he's out here doing some slimy shit. We see that. And you're just like, wow. Even the way that he twisted and perverted the with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
And saying with great power comes great respect. You see that you're like, you snake, I caught you. You you thought I was gonna recognize that you're evil just because you're black? Come on now.
Come on.
Yeah. I caught him right then and there. So that was pretty nice. Also, I didn't really like, however, the addition of making Tom L. Lincoln a child or like a teen in Spider-Man's class, in Peter's class. I didn't like that because it's usually a grown man dressed in suit, like super smart intellectual with albinism or some shit like that. He
Mm-hmm.
typically has. And I did the addition of what's his name, Sister Grimm. That's what I call her. Sister Grimm is usually a part of the Runaways. What business does the Runaways have
Yes.
with Spider-Man? That felt weird.
Yes. That she's from
That
the Runaways.
exactly. So what's she doing there? She's
What's her
usually among those
name?
group of people.
What's her name?
I
She
forgot
is
her name, but her superhero name is Sister Grimm. That's what I know her
Sister
as.
Grimm.
Mhm. In the comics, the six of them gave themselves superhero names, and hers was Sister Grimm. So that much I remember. But I didn't really like her addition over into this show. To me, it
Mm.
serves no real purpose. It takes away from her own story in a sense because she's not supposed to be a struggling person. Her family's supposed to be rich, and both parents are supposed to be in their lives. Which means that if they're gonna go this route, we we're not gonna really get her true story, which is being a member of the Runaways and stopping Pride, which that's
Yeah.
supposed to be her story. We're not gonna get that. So in trying to
No,
make
you never
um
know, cause
it's not going to be a genuine version of it is what I'm saying.
Runaways is in New York, in some sense, and
No,
they,
false, take it back, repent, take it back.
so what? California,
It's LA.
California. Okay,
Runaways is LA.
so they still got that gap where the
LA is so
mom,
far from New York, my guy.
the mom. But listen though, the mom or the mom supposedly that's their that's her mom. She called, but that's not her technical mom. She adopted her, so they still got some wiggle room to change the story up. You feel me?
Yeah, sure, but in taking away from her story to make Peter Parker's story better, there's consequences to that. When
No,
you want to, when whatever version of
but
the story
what
you
if
tell
they
for her,
change
it's not
that?
going to be as good.
But what if they but what if they did that though? Would that matter to you if they did just to keep just to keep her story in continuity?
It's not
Well,
going to be as good at all.
why? Because it's
Why?
not
Because
because she's not the lead character. She's just a.
it's not about being a lead. It's about having someone who's already great in their own story and taking them out of their element into someone else's story. Which that when you do that, you rob this character of what makes her her and how she plays off those people. The dynamic that she has with those people is what made her character great, not Peter Parker at
I
all.
I get that.
I appreciate them trying to do something new and interesting, perhaps for her, but I just hope that it's not at her expense. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I like that they're doing something new. I just hope that it's not at her expense at all. Harry knowing her, Harry and his dad knowing Spider-Man's identity um before Sister Grimm is weird, but within the context of things, I get it. I just did not like her reaction to it, and I did not like that Peter didn't explain himself fully as to why they came to know in the first place, because that was all accidental as far as he's concerned.
Well, technically that's what he said, but he didn't want to say too much because he already messed up. He said that on the time him and her was eating pizza. He did say that. He just didn't say it in the context of how you said it.
Yeah, and their relationship suffered for it. No,
No,
the person who brought them together was Harry. It wasn't Peter. Peter didn't do a good job of explaining that.
Peter the one brung him to fix it because he had
Have a good
other
night.
stuff. He had other stuff to deal
Yeah,
with.
but things never go Peter's way, generally speaking. Now, does it?
But at the end,
Exactly.
didn't it? But at the end, didn't it though?
It never does.
Exactly. Thank you, Sky.
For a brief moment, can he at least get those brownie points?
I gave it a 7.9, 7.8. How much more brownie points you want from me?
Nah, nah,
Hey,
nah,
you
nah,
want too
That's
much?
also like, oh wow.
You want
I'm
the
like,
whole
oh,
whole
he did
damn
nice to
cake?
it. Fuck.
But those are the Mary
I
that
gave it a 7.8.
that's
That's
the
the fact that I gave it such a high rating. That should be enough to
that
tell you that I'm giving it
but
all the brownie points.
but
I'm just telling you the thing that detract from the overall story for me. I accept it within the confines of what they were trying to
but I'm
tell.
but I'm
However,
asking,
it takes away
did you
for
give that point? Did you? I'm asking, does that gives it roses in your metric? That's what I was trying to convey. Like,
these are the things that take away.
okay,
But luckily, I didn't allow it to take away too much from my overall enjoyment of what they delivered, which is
oh,
why it is a 7.8. As much
copy
as there's
that.
some things that piss me off, I did not let that detract from how fun the show was to watch. The action scenes were dope, especially like I said to you yesterday. Was it yesterday, the day before? That I sped up the watch
Yeah,
time.
yeah, because of the
So in me speeding
rap.
it up, the action it hits more for me. So that's another reason why it is a 7.8, because it's more fast paced. It's more the action is more snappy. Bam. Which and the theme song, I love the theme song. I love
Yes,
it,
the theme
but I
song was
only love
awesome.
it because I sped it up. Slow. No, seriously, people. Seriously, when you speed up the rap, it sounds way better than it just being at the regular speed. At the regular speed, it sounds corny as as heck. It sounds so corny. But when you speed that up, it makes it feel like, hey, this is fresh, this is new, this is funky.
But did it give you
Yeah,
a Spider-Man feel to it? Like, I don't know, man. I'm still skeptical on the feeling of it. Like I
your
could feel
fault.
Well,
like something. Like
speaking
it's
of
either
which,
Disney. It's either because it's Disney or it's something that don't give me that Spider-Man feel.
oh, it's Disney.
I
It's
still don't know
Disney.
what it is.
It's Disney. It's Disney because it's on the Marvel animation, so it's Disney. Also, Sky. Remember the last time you were telling me you didn't like that? You didn't like how they it's just another story about Spider-Man being in college again?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in high school. It's your card. And so when I saw that for myself, I was like, oh, that's what you
Oh, so
meant.
he was in high
Another
school.
Yes, that's high school, not college. So
Oh,
you
see,
so you said the wrong
I
thing,
knew
but
it.
but you made your point. You said the wrong thing, but you
Yeah,
made your point, and you're right in the point that you're
yeah.
trying
I
to
mean,
make.
it's just it's always like I mean, they always start him off like at like that
The
type of
thing
point in
is,
time. So it's like it
Spider-Man
gets
has done
boring
so
after a
much
while.
more with his life. He's grown up.
I
They
rather
won't
I
let him
rather see
age.
him like yeah, I rather see him older and then like not me have a kid or something and he's trying to be
Hmm.
Spider Man or something like that. I mean like
Oh,
they just
so
keep bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back, and it's like I mean
They did
how far
they did
can
that with
how many times can you bring
Spider
it back?
Man
I mean,
Spider Man into the Spider Verse.
that don't count. That does not count. That does not
yeah,
count.
that
That
definitely
does
like
not
it was
count
all over the
because it's
place.
not
Like
his story. That's why they were able to do that. It's not his story. It's Miles' story.
I
The
rather them did Miles before they did that one. They would have did a Miles. But I mean, I think it would have been a little bit more better personally.
Mm.
So the girl, I think her name was Nico.
Yes, yeah.
Uh,
Nico Minora. Nico
I
Minora. That's right.
I I'm just thinking like,
Thank you, OG.
eh, uh, is she emo? Like I'm just like she would she look like she would be an emo.
Hmm. But like
Like
super is not just emo. She's full on gothic. She's not emo. She's goth.
like kind like I don't know. I thought she would be more depressed.
Hmm. And you can't be depressed around Peter, so that's another reason why I don't like that dynamic. Her
Like
whole thing is being the sad depressed girl because her was it big sister died or little sister? It was the big sister that died, and that really changed her outlook on life. And now
like
they take that away.
I thought like she would be more depressed and more dark than she is.
Oh, also, I kind of not the another thing that I don't like about the Tombstone dynamic of making him a teen and in Peter's class as well is now they're gonna give it the whole Smallville Lex and Lex and Clark dynamic or the Reverse Flash and Flash dynamic from the Flash TV show. I don't like that. They're trying to mimic things that worked before instead of using what you already have or just being original. They're trying to be generic. I, di- I didn't like that generic
They
aspect
ran
to
out
it.
of plots. They ran out of plots for
So now
certain
they're borrowing
characters.
from other stuff instead of just having Flash Thompson show up
Yeah,
and
that's
be
what I'm
Flash
saying.
Thompson.
Like they might as well just go to Miles and call. And I mean, Peter Parker just fades away now. Like he's been Peter Parker this whole time. Like you might as well give it to somebody else.
Well, guess what? They can't give it to they're not gonna do Spider what's it called again? Miles Morales because it should make more. He ruined it because apparently he's being a cheese ball. So mm. So they're not gonna do it anymore.
That's crazy. That's how y'all feeling though? That's how y'all
Hey,
feeling on
that's hey,
Peter
it's not me.
Parker's old,
That's what the
man.
streets are saying.
Yeah, Miles
That's
That's
what
Morales.
this.
I, mean, I like Miles just for the simple fact is like he's like you know what I mean he's a little bit different. You know what I mean in a
That's
way.
what the streets are saying, not me.
Pat. You have the floor, my man. What are your thoughts on Friendly Neighborhood?
I'm not gonna lie. Me and Shorty only on episode 4. I mean, we fuck with it. It's not that bad. We said that the graphics of the show could have been like more like a multiverse, Spideyverse type of graphics. I mean, the graphics right now is like okay, but that's just like kiddish. Like they could do like a Miles Morales clear graphics type of thing.
Yeah, that's that Disney
Uh,
shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. What else we was saying? I mean, we only on the first 4 episodes. I mean, we like it so far. I mean, we didn't really see a problem with it. I mean, we seen Osborn. Osborn is black. I mean, that's something new.
Yeah, man,
No
nigga
black.
goblin.
Yeah, we got a black goblin. You know what I'm saying? So
So
that's new.
automatically, when things go down, you're gonna say, "Oh, he's the reason.
But you
He's
know,
the culprit."
black characters never last. So we'll see.
Yeah, and we don't have good black characters, so we have to steal some. We have to steal some. So we can't escape the label that society puts on us. We're thieves, man. We're actually stealing. The,
Yeah,
ca-
but
the,
they give you a black
the
fucking
white
what's
the
the
white
name?
man
They give
can't
you
have
a black
anything to
Spider-Man.
himself.
But yeah, we said we'd give it like a 5. I'm not gonna give it like no 7. We're only on the first floor, but yeah, we give it like a 5.
Dang.
Oh,
That
Pat, the episode that you're on, he has the white suit, correct?
Yeah, he has the white suit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like that he has the white suit at all. I wish that they had this like kept the old color scheme instead of
Uh
this
huh.
white thing because
Yeah.
the aesthetic is set in the 60s. It's supposed to emulate the 60s. So
Mhm.
why are they doing a 60s aesthetic but with a futuristic white suit for Spider-Man?
It's supposed
That's
to be a
matter of,
60s aesthetic.
yes. That's why it
So
looks like that.
That's crazy. I didn't
The
know
white suit that he wears, he never had it until he met up with the Fantastic Four. So why does he have
that.
that
Yeah, that's
suit
the
now?
so you think they're just
I thought it was
skipping
cool.
timeline that like I don't know. They're just I don't know. I don't even know. I think they're just missing the fact that certain chronological events have to happen for them to just have a suit, but I don't know.
Thank you for getting my point.
that's there you have it, guys. There you
And
have it.
Venom's still a pass.
Venom is still in the past. Yep, that is true.
Villain,
Key
villain,
point.
for us. Venom's still a garbage.
But overall speaking, this is what the streets are saying, and at least Marvel got something for the year so far. Because next topic, what we about to talk about, damn, they just popped the can like Captain America: Brave New World. They kind of fucked up on that. Like they glad enough that the audience is giving your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man a 7 overall. Yo Nas, I gotta cut that back with your 7.8 because like Pat just said a 5. So I gotta cut that. You know, I gotta cut it from just an overall 7 because that's what people are already saying. It was already a 73% overall speaking. You know, and Deadline. I'm gonna send you guys the feed from Deadline. Deadline is crazy. At most times, it says here, Captain America: Brave New World seeing $95 million in 4 days opening as a pick hit 3 weekend tracking box office. Right? It says here the little caption: Disney Marvel Studio Captain America: Brave New World has hit 3 weekend tracking with a number that is similar to what we saw recently, that's being 95 million plus over 4 days. The movie opened February 14 over President's Day and Valentine's Day weekend. Tickets went on sale Monday, and we hear they're currently pacing 15% behind Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which opened to 118 million, 4 million. They're also above Shang-Chi, The Legends of Ten Rings at 94.6 million in 4 days. In addition, Black Adam at 67 million and The Flash at 55 million. Damn, they just took it down like that, guys. You hear what Deadline just said, guys? They are counting these last 4 uh movies that came out, including DC. They got Guardians of the Galaxy at 118. Then you have Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi Legend of the Ten Rings was awesome. Like that at 94.6 million. people didn't understand Legend of the Ten Rings, but I didn't have a problem watching it. It was great. You know, very great. Not better than Black Adam though. Black Adam, okay. The Flash, phew, just stupid. It's just
You
stupid.
said we said Black Adam is okay. We have to fight.
We have to fight. What we got to fight for?
Yeah, squabble up, man.
Go.
Get
Why we
them
got to
paws up.
squabble up? Why we got to squabble up?
Get them paws
Squabble
up. What
up.
we're doing?
Squabble up. Squabble
Exactly.
up. From Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, you know, it's very interesting that they even have more here. They said among 4-day opening record for President's Day weekend, Marvel Studios owns the top three with 2018 Black Panther at 242 million, Deadpool 152 million, and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium at 120. Quantumania posted a 3-day weekend at 106. Deadpool Deadpool's was 132 million. Black Panthers was 202 million. Other comps have the Captain America in the range of Quantumania in 2014, Captain America Winter Soldier at 95 million. Well, Captain America Winter Soldier, I didn't have a problem with it. Like it was great to see Bucky, you know. Great to see Captain America going rogue, you know.
So, so what I found, so, so, there was a headline on a YouTube clip that calling that nicknamed it for no Captain America, a brave for no disaster.
Ha 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 ha.
So, if
Ah,
I'm seeing that,
someone's brave
Send
enough.
send me that link. Post that link in
Wait,
here.
this is either critical drinker or nerdrotic. It's one of them. It has to be one of them. It's either critical drinker or or nerdrotic. It's the only thing that makes sense with that description.
But at the same token, like just
OG, am
speaking,
I wrong?
hang on,
Yeah, am I
he's
wrong with that? They
uh,
call it the Brave New Disaster. So it's either critical drinker or nerdrotic.
get me, I'm doing some research.
I
Mm.
bet. In the meantime, you know, my last critical thought of this is that, you know, with Captain America Brave New World, there's a lot of trending headlines going on. That was just deadline. Then you have CBR. CBR saying Harrison Ford Harrison Ford may secretly be the cause of Captain America's four low ticket pre-sale numbers, but it isn't as bad as fans think. That's crazy of a headline, bro. Crazy of a headline. That's just a headline before you even read anything, bro. And it's locked by paid. Fuck, man, why? And then the three hits, quick hits that they have for 3 bulletin points. They said, uh, the numbers may not indicate the film's success. A key survey reveals that audience are excited about Brave New World, and will Brave New World be hit or flop? So right now at CBR, if y'all wanna coast along,
Shit.
after
Funny.
hearing this from all these different news outlets, what do you guys think? What are you guys
I I
feeling
found
right
the
now?
link. It's in a text chat.
All right, I got it. I'm gonna do that right after. How y'all feeling
Story plot
about
was
that?
trickery. Shit was trickery. It was straight trickery, bro. Like I said, the plot was the same as Winter Soldier. The only difference was the two characters that was pretty much in the movie. Like only difference was it wasn't the regular Captain America and it wasn't old girl. But I mean, everything was like I don't know, man. It was a lot of trickery going on, and then having like the Red Hulk in it, like he was he like they had him like he wasn't even like part of the whole fucking thing. Like the whole I don't know, man. That shit was just it was just bad, bro. It was really bad. And I looked at the reviews. I tried to find somebody that could like had a good review on it, and it was just bad, bro. They was mashing that damn movie like it was nothing, bro. Like it was just a waste of money.
Well, technically, the budget wasn't that much. The worldwide is making 289. It needs 400 to pay its debts off. So
Yeah,
if the
I see, but I didn't expect it to be that even that much. Now, I mean, we was talking like I mean, we already knew that it was gonna be bad, bro. But
yeah,
it's just like how bad was it?
yeah, exactly, bro. Cause like we was looking at me and Sky was like looking at this in like 3 week span. Like we was looking at the
Just the
AMC
suits alone
numbers.
was terrible.
We was looking at the AMC numbers. Like we was looking at New York. We was looking at Hillside. We was looking at Elizabeth. We was looking at upstate New York, and it was like, word. It's just like 7 to 8 seats, and then when it got to like February, when it got to the opening, yeah, it was packed, but it wasn't as packed as it could be. I don't know. It's because people are cold right now or something. They don't want to get out the house and go watch a film or something. Or
Well, it
red.
wasn't
Oh,
around time period,
that's true.
so
But also when I'm want to have my closing argument is that then after that you guys can have the floor is that um was it too cold? Was it the Valentine's situation? Was it a Black Month situation? Black Black History Month situation? Or my last one, and then I'll end it there. Did Red Hulk really matter? Sky, you have the floor.
No, it didn't really matter. Well, that's how I feel personally. I don't think it mattered at all. Like I just think they put him in it just for the story plot, and I also feel like they put him in it just because they didn't want to do nothing with Hulk. So they was like, yo, let's give them Red Hulk. And then I was looking at, I mean, all the past Hulks, and I'm like, okay, maybe they doing Agent Hulk, where I mean, where they got all of the Hulks together in one. So that could be like a futuristic thing, where they got all the Hulks together. But I don't know, man. The movie was unnecessary, bro. I mean, like the whole situation, like I said, it was just like if you go and look at the story plot of Winter Soldier and you go and look at the story plot of this, they are the same. The only difference is they changed the characters, they changed the sceneries of where they was gonna go. Them not knowing who was going to be a villain, and they was doing missions and didn't know why they was doing the missions. All the shit was the same, bro. It was just. I mean, like I said, bro. It was just bad, bro. It really like. I mean, the only thing I liked it was his suit, and his suit wasn't even all that. Like, but other than that, like the movie wasn't good at all to me personally. I mean, I'm surprised at the numbers he even made.
Yeah, I mean, they're right now, worldwide, international, they made roughly the same amount internationally. Internationally is 148 mil, domestically 141. So worldwide, they trending at 289. We will be talking about this in the ending of the 2025, so we can see the our ranking system for 2025. And we got Daredevil coming up. We got Thunderbolts coming up. So Uh,
And
Marvel
then the
got some
villain. What was up with what
huh?
was up with the villain, bro? And then the villain. What was up with him? Like that shit was weird. Like
That's
nigga, that was
that's part
weird,
of the
bro.
comic books, but I believe that they kind of messed up on his storyline by adding him in to this whole plot twist. You know, because people say also this story it falls under the first Hulk, the first Hulk.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was the first one. Yeah, I seen it. They had the his daughter was in it, and the fucking. So why put the Hulk in a Captain America thing? I don't know, man. It was weird, bro.
I think I'm just gonna wait for Disney for it to come on Disney Plus.
At one point,
I don't know. I'm leaning more towards that than seeing it right now.
Oh, this guy just disappeared. He got so mad. He got so mad. He disappeared. He got so mad. He got so mad, Nas. That's fucked up, man. He got so mad.
Maybe.
He broke his phone. He just broke his
Wait, this
phone.
guy did?
Maybe.
Yeah, he just broke his phone, but getting so angry at Brave New World. You just break his phone, bro. Don't tell you broke his phone, bro. But until then, hopefully hopefully Sky comes back from
Mm.
his rage of Hulkness. Nas, you have the floor.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Don't break your phone. Don't turn like Scott. Cause I don't know, man. You just disappeared. I go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sharing some. I'm sending you some pictures. Real quick.
Uh,
point near the
Yeah,
end of
to for
Brave
to talk about just now. So I just sent it to you in private chat. That's what he's supposed. The first one is what he's supposed to look like. The second one is what they wanted him to look like. I'm not able. I'm trying to pull up the version that we got, but I'm not able to just yet.
on Face. You sent it to me on Face.
No, no, no. I'll send it to you right here on Clubhouse.
Oh,
You should see it. You got it. You got it or no?
hold on. Yeah, I can't disappear from the sneak from the live.
Oh, so that's what's gonna happen. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I'm at the yeah. I thought you sent it to me like that. But let me
Also, I should
watch.
have sent it otherwise.
Yeah, yeah. Send it on Face or something so I can be able to
Okay.
'cause I'm on a computer.
Okay, I got you right now. I got you right now.
I want to see what OG sent me real quick so the YouTube can time along at the same time.
New World, Sam Wilson uses Captain America's shield, Ant-Man's helmet,
Yeah,
and
OG, I did the
Falcon's
same with you
wings
as well
made
just
from
now.
Black Panther's vibranium to fight a not-so-incredible Red Hulk. And so, for the purposes of this review, I'm going to refer to him as Captain Black Ant Falcon Man from now on. Partly because there's only ever going to be one Captain America for
Okay,
me, and that's Steve
I just
Rogers,
sent
but
it to you
mostly because I can't think of a more fitting
on Messenger.
metaphor for what this movie is. A jumbled mishmash of different ideas and
Okay,
storylines ripped
so the
off from
reason why I
other,
said that,
better Marvel
I said
characters.
those stuff. So they have this
Hmm.
character leader. His main op is Bruce Banner Hulk. Nobody else. And his whole thing is proving that he's superior in intellect to everybody on the planet. That's his whole thing. Which I don't believe that they did a good job of that. He just some sucker who got played and now wants revenge. In comparison to how they teased him originally in the post credit scene of the Incredible Hulk movie, in comparison to how they tease him in the end credit scene of the Incredible Hulk movie, I don't believe that they did him right in, pardon, in this thing, in Brave New World at all, because he did all of that showing out to just have him be some another generic character. Sure, his abilities is stupid, but it's also cool the way that he plays off Hulk, because Bruce is also intelligent, and the Brute is the version that most people get, whereas um with the leader now, he's not really strong. He just has a great mind. He just has a more superior mind. And Jesse, I don't know if you're able to see it, but I showed you the comic book version and then what they want him to look like originally. Did you
I'm
see it or no?
I'm putting it up on the screen right now. I just gotta open it up on Facebook. I'm looking at it, but I gotta make sure the stream is still good. You know, I see three. Oh, which
Yes,
one?
that's the three. All three of them. One of them is what he was supposed to look like in what these are two of them are what he looks like in the comics. And then the one with his hand behind his back, that's what they wanted him originally to look like for the movie. That's what he was supposed to look like.
Hmm.
But instead of that aesthetic, they went another route. And the other
So
route,
so they wanted this one, right?
yes,
The one behind his back.
yes, which would have been, it's weird because it's not as dark as he's supposed to be in the comics. And we see why because of She-Hulk and whatnot. But still, that would have, to me, would have been better than having his brain stick out like he's the thinker when he's not the thinker.
So what about this orange suit?
The reason for it, I don't remember. But
And
if they
then
did that, that would have been nice too.
the yellow suit.
Yeah, those would have been nice if we got that. But instead, we got what we got.
So you think that's what messed up the show too, the movie too, because they wasn't authentic?
Not, well, that to me, yes, and I get it. They can't go all out because they don't really have the legal rights to the character. Universal does, not Universal. Is it Universal or Paramount? Paramount Studios has the rights to the Hulk characters, so they can't
Nah,
really go too much out with them.
the I thought it was Universal,
No, not Universal. Paramount.
Paramount for Hulk.
Yes.
I thought we're universal
That's
because
what I
they
thought.
have
That's what I
a
thought
wide
too.
rail.
It's
Okay, let
Universal.
me look it up
Well,
before I say something that's incorrect. Let me go look it up. So if I'm wrong, I can repent.
Yeah, but yeah, I get it. But you know, like I said, Nas is
Mhm.
these are the four main things that messed up Captain Marvel, Mar- Captain America: Brave New World. Was it a winter problem? Was it
Yeah, it's Paramount.
Valentine's problem?
Oh, Universal owned the Hulk to the movies.
Was it a Valentine's Day problem? Was it a Black History Month problem, or
It
was
wasn't marketed right.
or did Red Hawk even matter? Did Red Hawk
R-
even matter?
Red Hulk shouldn't have been in it to begin with. But people thought that, oh, because Red Hulk is in it, it now it's going to pop off. But the thing is, Red Hulk is only dope in response to Hulk, not to anybody else. The Hulk character is what made anyone give a shit about Red Hulk at all. That's
Universal
one. So he
Pictures.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was wrong. He doesn't belong anywhere near near Captain America by himself, just on a whim, just like that. That's one. They didn't really market well the film, and it doesn't help that there were problems that were broadcasted from behind the scenes, and they were talking about reshoots. So because of those reshoots, automatically people are not really so positive about how the film's going to be received and whether or not it's going to be good. And plus, people were already talking shit before the movie even came out. And it doesn't help that the plot for the story got leaked at least 6 months or so ahead of time, and they still went along with it.
Mm.
So people who saw this the script and check the leaks and whatnot, they're like, "Oh, that's what it's gonna be. That's dumb," and they say, "You know what? I'm not gonna watch it." So that's all they need, Tom, to give up on this because plus remember, this is the black person coming into the role of the famed Steve Rogers. Any little thing he's under scrutiny. You notice no one criticized Black Panther even after the film came out, and they're like, "Oh, the film's so good,"
Mm-hmm.
but you don't get the same thing for for this movie from the jump. They
Because
wrote it off.
I'll tell you why.
Mm.
It's gonna be critical.
They wrote this
Because
movie off from the jump.
because Black Panther, right? It's a symbolic of
Captain
African
America symbolic
roots.
too.
No, listen to me. But it's a African root culture that it because Africans has the step, has the yelling in in a different dialect and showing you know tiger-esque outfits and stuff like that. So th- that's why Black Panther is not as problematic than Captain America. Captain America is down to earth American American action FBI CIA type shit, but it's not better than Jack Reacher. It's not better than Night Agent on Netflix. You know, I could be wrong when I watch Captain America, but from hearing it and seeing the money and knowing who made it, I was like, no, thank you. I was
See,
like,
you already wrote it off.
yeah, because I follow where the money is going, who's the producer. I follow all that. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like I'm here with you guys. This is Collide, where I collide everything to give you my honest opinion. And and I have here my panelists that gives you their honest opinion. So you Facebook family and YouTube as well don't hear it from my mouth. You hear it from my panelists as well. Like this is the root of the reasoning behind of what we feel like, of what we feel towards the movie, and others will feel the same way. There's no sugarcoating that. Some people might sugarcoat and say it's an okay movie. It's a fantastic movie. It's
One of the people
kudos.
that I really like listening to on YouTube, Classic Man D, he said, "Yo, we need to stop giving the film all the hate that is been getting. It's not as bad as people make it out to seem." That's what he said.
I get it.
I believe I sent that video to you a while back too.
I honestly get it, but you have to also understand, bro. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you are a basketball coach and you see
Hmm.
my errors, won't you penalize me and tell me to fix that shit?
Yep.
You will
Or
criticize me of every
I'll
basket that I
bench you
make,
if you
of
won't listen.
every basket that I make. Won't you?
Hmm.
So what's the problem? So what is the problem for criticizing? Because we want better.
Hmm.
This
Look at you. You
guy
get my point now.
this guy that produced this film is the dude that made Cloverfield Paradox.
Are those good films or no?
That's a 5.5, my G.
Ah. So he
He
shouldn't have
was
been trusted, you believe? With
fuck
the keys.
no.
Should have never been
But
given the
but
keys.
but Kevin Feige didn't give him didn't. I bet you Kevin Feige didn't ask for this producer. I guarantee it, because he tried to fix it. That's why he called for the reshoots during the pandemic and all that. You know
Mm.
this. You know Captain America was supposed to come out in 2024.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the reshoots pushed it back
Yeah,
into Black History Month,
I mean
coincidentally.
he had no choice. He didn't because like at the time he couldn't think of what DC was gonna do. I'm because like think about it. Marvel has any opportunity of any month possible, but for some strange reason, Kevin Feige allows other movies to come out in their own time frame. You know what I'm saying? It's just not just Marvel movies we're talking about here. There's other movies that's being produced and being done, and Kevin Feige only has limited thought process of what month could be better. You may not like it. You or I may not like the decision that he made, but that's a decision he could have done with the short amount of time of the freaking ratios that he had to do with the decision that it was done. He couldn't renege on top of that, bro. He said, I gotta do this reshoot. It's gonna be backed up in like maybe 6 to 7 months. Like he
And then someone
didn't,
snitched.
you know, exactly.
Then someone snitched
You
and made
know,
things bad.
before I continue on my ranting, uh, OG, you have the floor.
So I haven't seen it, and the guy you sent me, not why does he look like have a he look like a legitimate deckhand, like a shake of his hand. Why does it look like that? Like what?
He's supposed to have a big head.
Look like a dick.
He's supposed to have a big head because of how intelligent he is.
That's not what I'm seeing.
He's supposed to have a big head, OG. Yeah, man. Ask the people who came up with that character. But what I'm saying is, OG, out of that version that I showed you with the hand behind his back and the version that we got in the film, which one looked better aesthetically? That's my point. Which one looks better? The one with the brain sticking out of his skull, or the one with just a big head? Even though he's light skinned for some reason.
Probably the green dickhead like better.
Alrighty. So that's why I showed you that one. So imagine they had that. They could have gone with that, but instead they chose to give us the version that we got.
Damn, that's just awful, bro.
You
Hey,
see, this is when I be sending you Nando V movies stuff and I show you his version of stuff and how he writes and pitches stuff, you get why his is better. Because he gave us a better Thunderbolt story before Thunderbolts came out, and he gave us a better version of the leader before you see him.
and
So you're welcome.
and also and also guess what? Who just
Hmm.
popped off the mouth? Remember,
Who?
remember, remember the last stream we talked about where uh left field left field was having a temper tantrum. The producer who did Deadpool.
Yeah.
Now his
And you're saying
brother.
you're saying how
Now
dare he have
now now
feelings?
now his brother was like, "Yo, Kevin Feige should get fired for pushing out Brave New World."
I'm not sure if it's that extreme.
Now the brother
Yeah,
was
but
like,
I'm just saying I'm not sure if it's that extreme. I don't think it's that bad that someone needs to be fired.
Yeah, because like he only has like out of all the movies that he has produced. He's the only nigga. Yo, Kevin Feige is the only nigga that can produce so many films that come in clutch. Yes, maybe what 10 got fucked up, bro. The first Iron Man wasn't that good.
Really?
Come on,
I,
bro,
I loved the first time.
Are you sure you want to go down that route? I'm not
bro.
saying I'm gonna fight you. I'm just saying, hey, if anyone is in the hearing, if your voice hearing you say this, they might come for your neck. I'm not saying that's me.
but
That was
but
so long
nah,
ago that I saw that.
but nah.
I don't
Okay,
remember.
so which Iron Man do you remember?
The one that sticks out in my head is the last one with Killian as the Mandarin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the one that sticks out in my head, man. Sorry.
That's not
That
bad though.
embarrassment.
Really? That was all about his past with a chick that knew about plants, and the chick got mad that he didn't stick with her. Then that's how she met up with him to of producing her plants, and her plants made these niggas, these guys, turn into bombs, and Iron Man had to figure it all out to the point that his wife got into it, almost died. Really, bro.
So see what I'm hearing right there is called glazing. Cut it out. Cut it out. Because
but
as
that
much
is
as what you're saying,
that
as
is
much
the
as what you're
story though,
saying was
right?
there.
That is the story though, right?
May I speak?
That's the story
As
though,
much as
right?
what you're as much as what
But
you're
that is the
saying
story
was,
though. Yes or no? Is that the story?
are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me speak?
Well,
As
yo,
much
Scott.
as what you're as much as what you're saying was what the general audience would be seeing. You know what real comic book fans were seeing? The
That was awesome.
bastardization, the bastardization of Iron Man's most notorious arch rival
Mhm.
or arch nemesis. That was
Mhm.
the Mandarin. Everyone knows what the man is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
This is Iron Man's arch nemesis. This is other half. This is go-to guy. Bruce, the Hulk usually has Wolverine, or he has Red Hulk.
Yeah, but the Mandarin was
Superman
in
usually
the Hulk,
has
though.
Lex Luthor or Darkseid. Batman has a Joker. Iron Man has the
But
Mandarin.
The Mandarin
The
was the Hulk,
Mandarin
though.
with the
Those
ten
was all,
rings. The
yeah, those are
Mandarin with
all
the
together, actually.
yeah. Reverse Flash has the Flash and so forth. And you bring out our main rival, and then you turn him into a joke. That's what people saw. That's what people didn't like. So yeah, horrible. Also, he retired and threw his heart or whatever it was into the ocean, only for him to show up in Age of Ultron. One right there. He blew up all his suits and then go and complain to Captain America in Age of Ultron that, hey, I see an armor of suits around the world. You just destroyed all your suits. So yeah, these are things that detracted from whatever good you saw on what everybody else generally saw when they want to glaze how great it is. Generally speaking, Iron
Those
Man, when
brownie
they talk about,
those brownie points does count. I'm not saying those those points do not count, but there's points that's being taken off that speaks the same remnant of the first Captain America. You know, Captain America was great, but it did had a twist to it. Remember, you know, where he was skinny. He was skinny.
ew,
You know, was following Bucky. He wanted to be like Bucky. You like He wanted
He who?
to Steve Rogers.
Are you talking about in the flashback? Before he got the powers?
Yeah, I'm talking about Captain America, the
Oh,
first Captain
see, you didn't
America.
make that clear, my friend.
I did. That's why I'm saying like that's why I'm saying welcome back, Sky. I thought that you broke your phone, bro. I
Oh,
thought
that's right.
you got mad about Captain America so much you broke your phone, cuz.
Nah. Captain America, I can't get mad at something I already knew I was gonna get asked. So it wasn't that. I already knew that shit was gonna be garbage. I mean, I try to give them hope, but once I start seeing the reviews and then they started analyzing it and showing everything what it was, I'm like, damn,
And this
And
it
they
just made
dropped
it
it on
even worse than
President
it was.
Weekend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, like it was okay. I mean, I guess, but then the whole thing with the fucking the Guardian being in the water and then everybody trying to grab the adamantium and then fucking what's the name? He's like, oh, I'm trying to promise this to my daughter and then he turns red out of nowhere and I'm like, yo, this shit's stupid. I'm like, this is dumb, bro. And then these
He,
niggas is going all over the world trying to figure out who's doing this shit. And then, like I said, it's just like Winter Soldier. If you go look at the plots between the two, they're pretty much the fucking same. Like they didn't put no work into it. It was just like, okay, yeah, we're gonna give you a new Captain America, and let's see if y'all like this Captain America. Like it was just I say it's a trial run. You know what I mean, I say it's that, man. But shit's
Pat,
hey,
garbage, man.
Sky, I
Pat,
knew it was a wrap when I saw them bringing out all them suits before we even saw the first decent trailer. We got like 4 or 5 suits out to the general audience
Yeah.
before we got the first trailer. Like, what's going on there?
And then his suit is invincible that he can't get hurt. And mind you, he has no powers. So
Hmm.
you're getting the shit beat out of you by Hulk and it's not hurting you? I'm confused.
The tech is from Wakanda, so that part didn't really bother me.
I don't give a fuck, bro. He's still human though.
That's
Like, you know what I
Wakandan
mean?
tech.
He's still a regular ass human. Like, he's still a regular ass human. Like, if nigga, like, we all know that Captain America can't beat the Hulk. So what? What is the point of even having the Hulk in it if you ain't even going to defeat the motherfucker?
There we go. We're
damn.
in agreement.
Pat,
We're in agreement.
Even the regular Captain America couldn't beat the Hulk. So what makes you think this guy's going to be able to do it? Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, I don't know, man. I already knew it was gonna be a bust. I just, wanted to see if maybe he could stand his ground as the new Captain America, but they just set him up for failure. That's all they. That's how I feel.
I
Pat,
would
you
have
here?
loved to have seen. Oh,
Pat, you here? Alright,
I would have
He
continue.
don't
loved to
even,
have
he don't
seen
even want
his
to talk about
telepathic ability with animals. That
it.
would have been dope.
Yeah,
Because
um,
in the
yeah,
comics,
that's crazy, yo. He could talk to
yeah,
birds.
Sam Wilson is the Aquaman of the land. He can talk to animals, not just birds. He can talk to animals in general.
Who?
Oh, he could talk to all animals. Oh shit,
It's,
I didn't know that.
the Black Captain America, Sam Wilson, he
Falcon.
can talk to
No, no, no.
animals.
Fuck
He
that.
can he
No, fuck
communicate
that.
telepathically with
Falcon
animals.
can talk to animals. We're not even calling Captain America. He's Falcon until they change
Falcon
this
is
damn movie.
Falcon is in there's a new Falcon now, my guy. You're gonna call him Falcon 1 and Falcon 2?
Nah, that one don't count, bruh. That one does not count yet. He does not count yet until this guy steps up and become and really be Captain America, bruh. Like I don't know, man. It just didn't like he.
So
I don't know, man.
this is what I say, Sky. In the first Iron Man, it wasn't that dope. It wasn't that dope either. And then Nas brung
What,
up,
Iron Man?
uh, yeah, and then Nas brung up Iron Man 3 with with
What was
A lot
that?
of people were disappointed with that, man. A lot of people were disappointed with how they brought in the Mandarin. Mandarin is
of
supposed to be
course.
mystical in nature.
But I
He
just
has
told
10 rings,
I
and
told
each ring gave a different power. And that's what people love.
Nah, facts.
How Iron Man is fighting against something like that.
That's a classic. That's his classic villain. That's
See?
his main villain. But
Exactly.
he's also in the Hulk. He's also in fucking he's also in the Hulk. He's also in a lot of different like
And
Marduk.
then for
Marduk is
them to
supposed to be there. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's just I don't know, man. Like Marvel be trying, but they just did like see. But when they do movies, it's like it's either gonna be it's either gonna be a hit and miss, or it's gonna be really bad. And this was like a miss. I'm not gonna say it was really fucking bad, but it was a big miss, man. It's just no, I mean I give it to them just because they tried, but it's like
Bruh.
it wasn't the time. It
The
So
wasn't the
now,
time to
director,
give
the
so
them
now the
that type
director
of
question
was
message.
becomes.
bad, bro. The director was bad. The
It
director,
wasn't
So now
time.
the
It wasn't
question
time for that.
comes.
It wasn't time for
But
Falcon to become Captain America, and they know that shit. That's why they fucked it all up. And
well,
then
blame
having the
blame
Red Hulk
Captain
in it
America.
made it
Blame
even
Steve
worse. Like,
Rogers.
why is even the Hulk is even in it? And then they had it. Then they had it with 1980s Hulk, and this is Captain America. So why the fuck would you even put that in the movie?
So who should have been in the movie instead, Sky? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What
Oh,
character should have had?
they should have kept the original Captain America. They shouldn't even have made him old. They should have just kept him the way he was. Like
It was
at
a
least, at least, at
perfect
least,
ending
at
for
least
him, I would say. But let me see if I can look up
or
to see Sam
or
Wilson's
or
villain.
Sky. They could have brung back the old Captain America because there is in the
that's what
comic
I'm talking
books.
about.
There is in the comic books where
He
Steve
comes back.
Rogers he comes back. So
Yeah, he older. He's still old,
that
but
might be the
he
plot
still got it.
twist.
You know what I mean?
That might be the plot. That might
And
be
then
the
and then
plot twist,
then
though.
the guy that they had the black guy that they had doing everything when he was trying to assassinate him and shit like that. That shit was weird to me. Like that shit was weird. Like who's this guy? What does
Oh,
he do?
that was the first. If you watch the TV series, it explains it.
So what? He's supposed to be like the first Falcon?
Oh, you
The
talking
first
about
Captain
him?
America.
No, the first Captain
Oh, he
America.
was the first.
Yeah,
The black
Oh, he was
guy
the
that
first
is
Captain America.
yes,
Oh
in
yeah.
the
wow,
comics.
that's,
Okay, so Sky, in
that's
the
interesting.
comics, the reason why we even have a white Captain America is because they put a bunch of okay, so how do I put this properly? So
He's
they took his
racist.
story, they based his story off real life thing that was going on back in the day. So when they wanted to
Facts.
test vaccines to know if they work, they would get on the black people, like the slaves, and test it on
Yeah, facts.
them and lie to them and say, hey, we're giving some type of vaccine or whatnot. Meanwhile, they were poisoning them, and then when they die, they studied the effects that the vaccines or whatever have on them. They took that story and they applied it to the old black guy that you see in Brave New World.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
now
So
there are a
instead of
bunch of black people.
they
There are a
put
bunch of black
so
people.
instead of making him black in the first place, they well, 'cause I already know it was a racist thing around that time too.
Yes, it
So
was,
they was like,
which is
oh
what
well,
they
we can't have a
address
black
in
person
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
representing America, so let's make him white.
That's what they address in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There
Pat,
were a bunch of
you with
black
me?
there were a bunch of black people that were
I'm
put
here.
under this
I'm here.
trial.
I'm here.
Mm. There were a
Yeah,
bunch of black people that they put under this trial to see how this thing's gonna work. And the one who survived was Isaiah Bradley is the one who
yes,
survived that. But something happened, they arrested him and they gave the perfected version of the serum to Steve Rogers.
Ah,
A lot of black people died so that Steve Rogers could become the Captain America that everyone knows and love.
no, now I understand. Now I
Now
understand.
that is why Sam wants to protect him so much because he did not know that he was even hidden.
yeah,
Bucky knew. Bucky knew, but Thing there didn't know.
yeah,
Sam Wilson didn't know. So now he makes it his personal mission to protect him, to look out for him, because here is a black man with powers that society has done a lot of injustice to. That's
yeah.
why he's there.
And that's also one of the main reasons why he didn't want to take the serum.
So, but that's
That's
another thing too. Like them
he,
making that part of the movie is like okay, well, like I understand the message, but it's like, what is this? Like I don't know, man. Like I said,
The
that movie was
Sky,
just
the
bad, bro.
point there is that is a part of the history of the comics of the character that the movies have been trying to shy away from. You would know about that unless you saw it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which a lot of people are
yes,
saying, hey, this is very brave of the MCU for trying to shed some light on the atrocities that happen to black people or to people of different races or whatnot, the injustices that
Look at
happen
that.
within the confines of the comic book universe.
Yeah.
I can take it like that, but I just feel like it was just the wrong. Like I feel like it was just the wrong time, period of them doing that. Like I feel like they only did that because, like I said, they got rid of Captain America. So they was like, all right, well, fuck it, we gonna do this. I just feel like that was an ultimatum. Like they didn't. I don't think they was like. I don't think their intention was first that. I think they was just like, yo, last minute, like, let's make this Captain America movie. Let's put Falcon as Captain America right now. Let's make the storyline this. Know what I mean, because like when you really look at the movie, it's like kind of rushed. Didn't really the plot. Like I said, the plot of the movie wasn't really good. Like I said, they copied off the plot of Winter Soldier and just put, like I said, they just put the two characters. They put this new Captain America and his sidekick instead of it being Steve Rogers and his sidekick. Like I said, I don't know. It's just bad to me. Like I mean,
That
I never liked the Falcon as Captain America, but I mean, at least he tried. At least he tried.
Mm.
Pat, after hearing all this, how you feeling, bro?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know anything that y'all talking about right now. I've been lost in the sauce. I
Captain
didn't even see
America.
that movie yet. I didn't even see that movie
Oh
yet. You know what I'm
shit!
saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I've been lost.
My
What?
bad. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't either. I just seen all the reviews and I
I
was
didn't
seeing it like
see it either.
spinning.
I didn't see it either.
I didn't even
It
want
was
to see the
just
movie.
that. It was just that knowing that the director that made it. I don't know if you've seen this movie before, Pat. If
Go
you
watch it.
did, if you did, like the director that made Captain America: Brave New World made Cloverfield. Did you watch Cloverfield before? Cloverfield
I've never seen
Paradox.
that either.
That was a 2018 movie. Did you seen uh Lucy?
Never seen that.
Loose from 2019, LUCE.
Never
Like,
seen it.
see, so these movies was a six, and Captain America: Brave New World shows that from this director, a six. He's a six. Why would you just because he made a movie, a show, a short film directed in 2008 that was an 8.0, kick rocks. Like, Cloverfield Paradox is a five. It's bad. Like if I look at Cloverfield Paradox numbers right now, it'll be probably the same similar demographic of price per budget cost, and it shows that he only made this is his fourth uh production. Should I count this producer off based on these numbers, guys? I think so. Based on these numbers, that he only has two films under his belt that is a hit or miss. How you think that we should give this freaking producer another film to produce?
We need to figure out what's his style of storytelling and let him stick to that. Don't challenge him with anything yet, unless it's something small scale like a TV show. Let him stick to TV shows for now, and give him um a TV show that, let's see, that people don't really know about to work on, like a Squirrel Girl or something like that. For now, perhaps.
But mind you, bro, he's a Nigerian African filmmaker. He was raised in the Philippines. You know,
Okay, so this what Filipino characters do we know? Do we have any Filipino
that
superheroes that we can let him write? Because maybe he'll do a better job with that.
no, I don't think so. I don't think he does or anything like that.
Okay, so yeah, let me look this up right now.
Cause like his short films was like, ugh. But anywho, I don't want to rant any longer. Uh, The thing I would say is
Okay.
that
So this character called Pearl Pangan, also known as Wave. So he can write for Pearl Pangan, whomever that is.
but overall speaking, you see, just not watching it, people are, hesitant to watch it. They're waiting for Disney Plus to pop off so we can give it its merit and talk as much as we can of why these styles of writing did not fit to the majority of what people wanted from Captain America Brave New World. And
Oh, she's the
people
black girl from Spider Man.
and you hear that like this guy didn't, what I mean, Kevin Feige should have has done was fire fire this producer. I guess he didn't want to, but I think that he should have. I think that he should have fired him by just looking at his points, his overall. Because like if you're a coach, you're supposed to look at all the metrics before before this player comes into my team, right? You're gonna look at how many rebounds has he gotten, how many defense he has done, how many assists he has made. You're gonna look at all these metrics before you choose a player. If you're doing all that, why the fuck you choose a player that that just sits on the bench? Anywho, before I go any further, my last topic is that I want to talk to you guys about is who you guys think is gonna be the next team Avenger. Who you guys believe that is gonna be the next team Avenger. My, I'll give you my first five that I think should be. Then after that, we'll go in order to see where we at as far to see who the new Avengers is gonna face. Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, Thor, Hawkeye.
Fantastic Four is a group by themselves. So Eric, try again.
It don't even
Okay,
matter. Dude. I feel like it's gonna be all garbage anyway.
Fantastic Four is
But
already their own
Flashpoint.
team.
uh,
You want the Fantastic Four to be
Hawk,
Avengers?
Hawk, maybe, maybe Captain Marvel, maybe Quill, maybe uh, Scarlet Witch, Spider Man. I think that's what I have so far. Seven characters. Nas, who you got?
Let's see. I need powerhouses. So Hulk is still in. Hulk is still in. Doctor Strange is an honorary Avenger. The same with Captain Marvel. I don't want Captain Marvel. I want the real Captain Marvel, the black one. Yeah, she. I need her.
Mm.
I don't want Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. I want Monica Rambeau.
Me
That's who I
too.
want. That's who I want. I think Brie Larson can stay wherever the hell she is. Give me Monica Rambeau. That's my dog right there.
Yeah, I concur.
Agatha Harkness, she is gonna be an honorary Avenger. Like if anything happens, they have her on speed dial to do witch stuff. Only witch stuff. She's not gonna do any overkill on anyone who's trying to rob a bank. Yeah, we don't want that at all.
Mhm.
So let me see who else. We want Ghost. We need Ghost. Get Ghost up in there.
Mm.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man is still gonna be a part of the team.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, we get Ant-Man and Janet Van Dyne to be full on Avengers.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Pat, what do you got, Pat? Who's
I
the
personally
team?
don't think none of those people that you just named are gonna be the next Avengers. I honestly think once the Avengers are like completely out of there, I just think Marvel is just gonna drop a new batch of superheroes. And that's just my personal thought. I think all the old superheroes that's here now, though, they'll end up being in the Marvel. I don't think they'll be labeled as the new Avengers. I think they'll kind of just be one of those people like where when the new superheroes come to and they got a problem that they really can't solve, I think they'll just go to the Hall of Fame Avengers, like the people that's here right now. But I don't think the people that you just named are gonna be the next Avengers.
To beat Doom?
Huh? To
To
beat
beat
Doom?
Doom? Yeah.
Oh, if it's to beat Doom, then I think Fantastic Four got it. But I thought you were talking about like in general, like in the
Yeah.
future, like
Nah.
no more Avengers, like who's next up.
Just to beat Doom. I'm trying to figure out
Oh,
who.
just to beat Doom, I think Fantastic Four.
That's it?
Yeah.
Just Fantastic Four, that's it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all they
Fantastic
need.
Four with Spider
That's
Man.
all they need,
That's
bro. What you mean, bro? I done seen the shows, I done seen the animes. That's all they need. Fantastic
what
Four.
they do. Yep, because he's their main villain. So obviously that's all they really need. Really,
Interesting. But
you got those low budget ass superheroes that nobody really gives a fuck about. Them niggas can't. They're not even like. If you got to really think of what Marvel is thinking about, you feel me? Like, you really think Marvel's gonna have a new Avengers and they're gonna use these people?
because they're bringing Fantastic Four
Garbage. Like,
in
they're gonna
the
use
MCU.
fucking the new Captain America, fucking Ant Man, Doctor Strange, Spider Man, and fucking the Hulk is not even part of this shit, or Thor is not even part of this shit, and they supposed to be part of the new Avengers too. So I don't know, man. I feel like they just gonna use they're gonna use Fantastic Four for Doctor Doom, and then when Galactus come, they're gonna probably add like a couple more characters to it, and like they're gonna be using C rank, B rank, C rank superheroes, like superheroes that people don't even really see. Like it's gonna be like the side superheroes, like the superheroes that's not really the main Avengers. Like, know what I mean, it's gonna be the ones that's like later on and that becomes Avengers. You feel me? Like, and then it's like, nigga, it's just Doctor Doom. It's not that serious. Like, just give it to Fantastic Four and let them rock out. And then when something major had like Secret Wars, now that's totally different. Now it's like, nigga, who are they gonna really use for Secret Wars? Who are y'all gonna really have to really
Hmm.
stop these motherfuckers?
Yeah, because that's what's
And
gonna
then guess
happen.
what?
It's gonna be
And then
Secret
who they
Wars,
gonna have?
then Doctor Doom.
And look who they left us with. Straight garbage, like straight garbage, doodle water. Like, I don't know, man. Like the new Avengers, bro. I mean, like I said, I
They
had
should
to
have
like,
introduced more characters, is what I believe.
bro. They shouldn't have
Especially,
killed off mad characters. They killed off like they done fucked up or killed off most of the characters. Like it's like,
mhm,
what are you gonna do?
they had a lot of chances to introduce way more characters than we got. Another reason why I keep recommending the videos, I usually be recommending the videos that I recommend because the dude shows, hey, you can slide this character in here, you can slide this character in here. For example, Speedball would have been nice to have around in Civil War because Civil War happened because of Speedball in the comics. Because he
Hmm.
accidentally blew up some kids. And then after that, after the whole Sokovia Accords, they became penance. We have a bunch of characters, untapped resource in Agents of Shield that no one talking about. I don't see no one talking about Quake. I don't see no one talking about Ghost
Yeah,
Rider. You
Quake
feel
was
me?
my girl, bro.
I don't see no one talking about Hive or Mockingbird.
Mockingbird
Mockingbird
is
is
Mockingbird is the
Mockingbird
wife.
in the
Is
comics is Hawkeye's wife.
Yep, yep.
No one talking about May. You feel me? Untapped resources that the one that people are just brushing to the side. No one talking about Flint, the Inhuman, who can
Yeah,
turn things into rock or whatever.
yeah. They don't be talking about him.
Untapped resources, my guy.
What?
No one
What
talking
about?
about Cloak and Dagger. No one talking about the Runaways.
What about Ghost Rider?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Ghost
It's crazy,
Rider.
honest. So they got Ant
But
Man, the Wasp,
Ghost Rider is a
fucking
separate team. It's a separate team from Mephisto, so it's completely different. You can't add Ghost Rider into.
Okay, see that right there? That what you just said. Remember you just said those words. Remember you just said those words.
And,
Remember you just said those
but it's
words.
Mephisto enemies, right? Villains.
Remember you just said so Nico Minora,
No,
she
I'm
is
saying
runaways,
Ghost
but they're having
Rider.
Spider-Man. You see how that comes back?
I'm talking about Ghost Rider.
Yeah, and I'm making a comparison to Minora in Spider-Man. She's supposed to be a runaways character, get they have her in Spider-Man, going to school with him and being poor.
So you saying that so you saying it might be
The same what I'm saying
if
is
you want to say
the
that
same way
just
that you
cause
have
of
a
that,
problem with Ghost Rider showing up without Mephisto, in the same way you should have a problem with Nico Minora being a Spider-Man without and nowhere near the Runaways.
I
Oh,
didn't
what's she doing in Queens?
I never said it's not a problem. I'm just saying they still have a chance to rewrite her story. That's what I said. They because the way they have the story right for her.
Guys, did you hear that any at all earlier?
I said that.
This is stupid. Look, this is the list. This is the whole new Avengers: Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, Vision, and then Wasp. Garbage.
Yes,
Garbage.
don't put Miss
Who they
Marvel on the
be?
Avengers. Give her Young Avengers. Don't put her on the main roster.
I
Bro.
rather Chavez than Miss
Then
Marvel.
they got Ant Man, Wasp, fucking
Yes,
Captain
yes,
America,
Chavez is
Captain
nice,
Marvel,
but still
Spider Man,
keep her.
Thor, Hulk, She Hulk, and then oh boy from
I don't want She-Hulk. I do not want She-Hulk. She's nice, but I guess, but I don't want She-Hulk. Get her away.
yeah,
She gonna sleep with
What if it
everybody
Need
on
was
the
to
a
get
team.
different
him.
producer though? What if it was a different
She gonna sleep
producer?
with everybody on the team. Get her away. She gonna be a distraction.
These are the new Avengers. Like this, I'm looking at it like they're on the list. So
Guy, she gonna sleep with everybody on the team. Get her away.
You think you're gonna cook on everyone? Like from a show?
She
Like
gonna
what the heck was that show?
that was the producers doing, you know. But I get it. It's up to like we'll see, cause like there's a headline going around about what Captain America: Brave New World is about. It's more so about bringing new Avengers, right? And that's why I attack um this into that because a lot of people is also talking about what team up is gonna be facing Doctor Doom, and it was great that I was hearing you guys' points of view of what it could be. OG, you got any team up that you wanna say, or you are in agreement with everybody of their team? What's your team looking like?
I think they should. I think they should go away with the Avengers and start something different.
Oh,
Mm,
reboot. Yes, just reboot the whole thing. I'm in agreement
And
because, like I said, the MCU's dead.
maybe a soft reboot.
Yeah, the MCU's dead. That's why I
Yeah.
keep saying, hey, you can't go wrong with animation. You can avoid all these issues in animation, my guy.
Nas, let them cook. Let them cook. Let them cook, Nas.
So
Okay, let me shut up. My bad.
it kind of a soft reboot. I don't know that's the right way, the right wording. I, I know there's a bit different way, but I don't know. It's just like breathing a dead horse. I feel
Mm,
like, we know, like, the window been here since 2012, I believe.
mm-hmm,
It's just, it's overdone. Move on.
mm.
Mm, But, like, do something new and different.
I think that's what Thunderbolts is about, isn't it?
I think so. But I think, wait, like, but Avengers should just go away. It's just beating a dead horse.
That's crazy. That's
See, this
crazy.
lineup is not that bad though. They got Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, Captain America, War Machine, Ironheart, Spider-Man, and She-Hulk. That's as good as it's gonna get for me. Like,
Mm. Oh, that's what the streets are talking. Sky, that's what the streets are talking about.
yeah, yeah. This is for four phase 4 and 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the new Avengers from for Doomsday and Secret Wars. And this looks better than what the fuck they had up there. Like I guess I could take that. I mean, we got a replacement for what's the name. We got what's the name is Captain America. War Machine is okay. I mean, as long as they, I guess so. Spider Man. You got She Hulk is to replace that. It's just there's no Thor. That's the only problem that I see as far as this lineup.
Mm.
They don't have no Thor there.
It's crazy, but uh, we'll definitely see. When it comes to Secret Wars, we're gonna see uh who's gonna be the leader because it seems like he's not the leader as of yet. He's not
Who
showing his
Falcon?
card. Yeah. Well,
The leader
you
has to be either you need three people, either two or three people. Sam Wilson, Monica Rumble, and Janet Van Dyne. Those three are set to lead. The reason why I say that is because
why not Rhodey?
no, you should get a breath. Not at all. Mm-mm. No, 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 no.
Rhodey
Things
had
don't.
Rhodey had this had an Iron Man suit way before anybody. You
That
should
don't mean
have,
nothing.
but he's not called as a sidekick though, right?
Who
Do
War
you remember
Machine?
him? Do you remember him
Yeah.
more as his own character, or do you just remember? Or do you remember him as
No,
Iron
he's
Man's sidekick?
he's
No,
a
I'm
sidekick,
just
bro. He's
He
a
is a
sidekick.
sidekick.
No, he is. He
Now, the
is.
reason why I went with the option that I just gave is this: um, Wasp is one of the founding members of the original Avengers
Fact.
lineup from the comics. We
No, you're
can't
right.
get we can't get Janet Van Dyne, so Hope Van Dyne will have to cut it. That's all. So I'm choosing her because of legacy, and I'm trying to have it mirror back the original comics. Monica
Mm.
Rambeau was one of the leaders of the Avengers for a long stretch of time in the comics, and she did a pretty good job. Things was running smooth under her leadership.
Monica Rambeau.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Monica Rambeau. She
Yeah, I
was one
don't
of the
mind
leaders of the
Monica.
Avengers.
I
So
don't mind
so get
Monica
her up there.
Rambeau
Let her
because
stop saying these dumb lines that they're writing for her and give her some real serious, no nonsense, real nigga lines that they gave her back in the
well,
comics.
she's in X-Men
As far
right
as
Let,
the leader
let,
now.
goes, I don't think they're
She's
gonna
in
have a leader like
and Sam,
just yet.
because he is the guy now, so he has to prove
I say
himself.
what he should
And
be
if he's not
the
cutting it, he has these women talking in his ear, letting him know, hey, you're slacking.
yeah.
You're not doing your job. What's going on?
I think whoever has the most experience in that whole group should be a leader. So if like as far as like Doctor Strange, I'll say Doctor Strange out of that whole group, Doctor Strange or War Machine for me. If that's the
Doctor
group that
Strange,
they're gonna
no.
go
I
with.
don't want Doctor Strange to be an Avenger.
I mean, not to be Avenger, but if that is part of the new Avengers, he has the most experience out of all of them.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. He has
He
the
got the
most
most
experience.
experience.
He got the
Ironheart
he
didn't
may
come about yet.
Doctor Strange
Captain
may
America,
has
he
his
just became
faults.
Captain America. He's going to be the brains of it, but he's
Yeah,
not going
he's
to like he's going
yep,
to be either the leader or he's going to be the brains of it, just like how he was when he was Falcon.
true.
Because Falcon was the most smartest person on the Avengers. He was smarter than Tony Stark.
False.
Yeah, he
False.
was smart.
Take it back.
He
Take it back.
no, why I'm not going to take it back because he knew how to beat every Avenger, and
Who,
he was
Falcon?
part. Yeah, and he was part of part of Shield and Shield
Did, did,
and
Falcon?
Yeah.
My,
He had a Batman contingency plan for every single Avenger and how to beat
Falcon.
them and how to stop them. Yeah, Falcon.
Where? In the MCU?
Yeah, you can look in it.
No, he was never part of Shield. Hawkeye was a part of Shield. Come on, now do better than that.
Nah, I'm telling you,
He was
he
never
was supposed
part
to
of
be
Shield.
part.
He
He's
got
not part
brought
of.
in
He
by
was
Captain
never part of
America.
Shield, but he was supposed to be part of Shield. And
He was never
in one of
part of
the
Shield.
episodes,
He
Hawkeye was
well,
a member of Shield.
nah, but in one of the
Also, did he
episodes,
solve?
he had
Did he
contingency
solve
plans for
time
every
travel?
single Avenger.
You're saying he's
Yeah.
smart. Saying that he's smart. Did he solve time travel? And what contingency plan you're talking about
So
that
so
he had
so
for
what's
everybody
his name? Nighthawk.
when he
Not
got dropped
Nighthawk.
by Ant Man? He
Owlman
got
or
dropped
whatever
by
the fuck
Ant
his
Man. So
name is.
what contingency plan did he have for everybody?
I mean that's as far as the movies go, but I mean if you go look at Avengers Assemble, which is the cartoon, the animated series, you go look at Avengers Assemble, he had a tendency plan for every single Avenger that was part of the Avengers. So he had a tendency plan for the Hulk, he had a tendency plan for Hawkeye, he had a tendency plan for Captain America, he had a tendency plan for everybody. Just in
Well,
case
they
all
showed to
these people went
demonstrate
bad,
that in this version.
huh?
They failed to demonstrate that in this version.
because
Yeah, I mean,
because
not
of
in
the
every version, but
producer, because of the
he is
producer
the
that
smartest person in the group.
they took the wrong producer. Compared to the one that Sky is talking about, the person that produced it and written it followed it to the T, to the letter.
I'm telling you, go
Compare
watch
compare
Marvel Assemble. It's
compared
all
to
these shits that we
I
talk
used to
about.
watch
It's
it.
already been done. They
Yeah,
already been done
I
already.
used to watch it back in the day when I used to go to school. When I was in high school, I used
Yeah,
to watch
they
it
already did all this.
religiously.
They already did Secret Wars. They already did all this shit already.
hmm And better too. You know why? Because it's
King and Conqueror and shit.
animation. Because it's animation. You can do so much more in animation with
That's why I
less
love
money.
animation so much, man. Because it's like, bro,
Less
you get
money,
all
less
the stuff
headache.
that. Yeah, you get all the stuff inside of the animation instead of watching. You know, what I mean, live action is cool, but you're not gonna get as much as if you watching the animated version.
Amen.
it's just
Preach the
like
gospel.
it's just like the same thing with Harry Potter, you know. But you gotta have good writers. You gotta
Not
have
the
good
same.
producers. You gotta
Not the
have.
same.
It's the same thing that I'm saying.
No.
The same thing that I'm saying is that when you read it,
Harry Potter is
when you
more
read
about
the book, when you read the
wands.
book, it's way
I think the
different
book is
from.
better.
That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
naturally.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah,
though. That's what I'm saying.
book is way
If
better.
you read,
Naturally, but the MCU is supposed to be comic books in general are more action packed, more punchy
but
punch, more shooty
they're
shoot.
not sticking to the comic book. That's the
No,
point
they're
that I'm
not. But
making.
still,
That's the point that I'm making. You
you
can't
can do way
sugarcoat that.
more in animation when it comes down to these things in terms of bringing stuff to life. You can do way more in animation than in live action.
Exactly. Where are we losing each other?
No, you compared it to Harry Potter. I'm like, how are they in the
The reason why
same
I'm
class?
the reason why I'm comparing it is because the books
Yeah, it's just like
is
comic books.
better, just like
It's like a
comic
comic book.
books.
Yep.
That's the distinction that I'm making between Harry Potter and
Books is
the
way better than
the Marvels, because the Marvels come from the comic books first. Harry Potter comes from books first before they made the movie, and then they're about to remake it again.
facts.
Where are we losing each other, Nas? Like
I think they
One
should
is a
remake
novel.
it. Man.
One is an actual what you call it?
you want to
One is
you
more
want to
graphic.
characterize it in your characterization. Cool, but facts are facts.
It's
X
all
A,
in visualizing in
A
your head when it comes down to
B
novels.
and
But when it comes down
C.
to graphic novels now, it's literally graphics. So you have some images, a lot of images to help the imagination along. You don't have that with just regular novels.
If you want to
It's all about the detail.
thank
There,
you,
thank you.
thank you. There you go,
Are
Sky.
you agreeing with me out of nowhere?
Nah, because
So we
you
agree with
not
that.
understanding the distinction. You want to characterize it and
No, you're
organize it,
generalizing it, and I'm telling you that there's a
but facts
distinction.
are facts. I'm keeping it simple. There, I don't. I'm not talking about what genre it is, what mood it is. I'm saying when it
No,
comes to
I didn't say that
books,
either.
when it comes to books, this is what matters. When it comes to books, it matters. When you
It's just like
change it
anime.
and
I mean,
alter it,
manga comes first, and then it comes live action, and comes into
thank
anime.
you.
Same shit.
Generally speaking, the first form is better if you want to go
Of
that
course,
route.
the first one is always better.
That's why all. That's why
But the next
all of
best
them
thing
matter.
is always animation.
But I think they should reboot the Avengers, man. I think they should.
Mm,
I personally think they should reboot that
Yeah,
shit.
man.
you were with OG.
The
Oh,
sacred timeline is a joke.
Yeah, they fucked it up. They fucked it up, and they just trying to make up for it, bro. That's how I feel about it. They just fucked everything all up. That's all.
yeah, we can agree with that. Know what I mean? We just have to see where the ending falls, where the trial falls, because we're, we're gonna see everybody. At the end
Nah,
of
we
the
know.
day,
It was
at the end of the
ending.
day,
It was
we're gonna
ending.
see. We got more. We're gonna see what's going on with Daredevil. We're gonna see what's going on with Thunderbolts. We're gonna see what's going on even further. You know, we're gonna see what's going on with these set films because we got what 10 more months to go, and we'll see we'll see if Kevin Feige can hit a home run. If Kevin Feige can make Thunderbolts a success out of 600 million, he's back on the playing field. He's back on the map. Like, you know what I mean? It's just Brave New World wasn't for him. To I mean, he tried his best to fix at the short amount of time that he could. He tried. I guess so
I don't
much.
know, man. I think they put too much on him, bro. They put too much on that man, bro. For real.
Yeah, yeah, but at the same token, I say this again, Kevin Feige, I'm sorry. You want to love your people and stuff like that, bro. You want to give people a chance, vet them. Just like any coach would vet. Am I lying, Scott? Like when it comes to basketball, football, don't you
You're right.
rate your player that who you gonna bring in to your organization. You check all the stats and make sure that your stats is legit before you bring that player. Even though you
Yeah,
might,
but you know what the
even
fucked up
though
part is
that
though
that
about that?
player might suck, that player might suck though.
It's not
After
even just that. You could have a star player on your team, but if your team is fucking garbage, like you're not gonna get as far as you think you are. Now I mean, it's always next
Yeah,
year.
why
You
give your
know what
star
I'm
player too much
saying?
work to do?
Like, now I mean, it's always next year, but it's just, now I mean, I feel like they just put too much on that one person, and they need to get a better team or get some more writers, or they need to do something, bro. Because I mean, them just throwing out fucking movies and expecting people to just like it is just like that's like trying to give people food and just expecting them to eat it. Like,
That's why you get these nerds that are on YouTube who are creating these good stories. Use them. They'll do the work for less money.
and they don't want to do that. They want to just they want to just steal fucking money from people and don't want to properly do the work.
in
There
the
you
mark
go.
in
Someone
the
gets
They
in
it.
don't. They don't want to pay these
Someone
people.
gets
They want to
it.
pay the people that they got. You feel me? Like they're
Someone
not
gets
trying to
it.
pay the people. Like they're not trying to pay the people that can really do it. They're just trying to pay people whoever they got. Like, oh yeah, just do this. No, I mean they're gonna like it. Don't worry about what they feel because they're gonna spend their money regardless. 'Cause that's
He
what
gets
people
it.
people ain't talking.
He gets
Nobody's
it.
talking, and they
I've
not
been saying
listening.
that for so long. He gets it. Oh my god. I'm excited. I'm
And
gonna
there you
cry.
have it. There you have it. You got the illest of the illest. We colliding out here, man. We tell the facts. We speak about the facts. We tell the facts. As well. Before my closing argument, does Nas, you have your closing argument before we head out?
I just sent the link to since you brought up Thunderbolts. I just sent the link to Nando's pitch for Thunderbolts movie. What the movie could potentially look like, and he did this a few like a year or so back. He did this. Um, when y'all get the chance. Oh, 2 years ago. Look at that. He did this 2 years ago. Watch that when you get the chance. We're gonna compare it. to where how the movie looks when it actually comes out. We're gonna compare what he did to what the movie looks like to see, okay, what they could have done better, or if what they did was good enough to just leave it as is, any touch ups or whatever.
Any final thoughts, Pat? Any final thoughts before we head out?
Nah, just make sure y'all tap in 2 weeks.
Mhm. The ninth, right?
Yep, the 9th of March. Any final thoughts, Sky?
Um, I give Marvel their consistency, but they're really like they're just water washing all the fucking all the shows, all the movies and shit. I give it to them as far as consistency, but I mean I feel like DC gonna have something for them. You know what I mean, so I mean if they garbage, I mean hopefully they do better on their casting and they're better with their storylines and scripts. But you know I'm a DC fan too, so I'm waiting for DC to come out with
DC
DC.
all day until
See,
they
I'm
screw up
waiting
big
for
time for me.
DC. I'm waiting for DC. My damn self.
I feel like
Any,
they got something waiting for niggas.
any final thoughts, OG?
Thank you for having me. And do you think I should see Captain America or wait for
Hey, if you
the
want to watch
next
it, by all
part?
means, go right
Well,
ahead.
by all
Like,
means,
is it worth the money to spend tickets on?
Oh, oh, money? Okay, I got you. Let
I
me
don't think it's worth it
let me see something.
personally.
mm,
Let's see if I call it.
I had to go. I went and watch the reviews on the movie. I didn't even want to go to even see it. I just wanted to see everybody's reviews and how they felt about it.
me person, I'll tell you the truth. Me on a real, I'm waiting for Disney Plus. Got my guy. It's not. It's not something for me to spend bread on by watching a producer that only made 2 films and their films were like garbage. Cloverfield, babe, did you watch Cloverfield Paradox? That was 2018. That shit sucked, didn't it? See, like my girl watched that and she already told me that shit wasn't memorable. So why you want me to watch this producer make another film that is gonna suck? No, thank you. You know. So
Yeah, OG, check your messages.
overallly speaking, uh, Captain America did not do his justice. They need to either put him in another film for us to feel like he deserved that right. As of right now, he's not deserving that right to be Captain America. I'm sorry, bro.
They sound like a failure, bro.
You're
They sound
you're
like a failure.
not. We're not feeling it, bro. We're not feeling it. We're not feeling it. Like it speaks for itself. Captain America: Brave New World only made 287 mil worldwide. That speaks within itself. It's already showing that it's a 6.6. It's even saying why the fuck would you talk about old fucking Hulk? Why the fuck you
That's what I'm
do
saying.
that?
They setting
Like
something up though. That's the reason why they did it. But it's like it was like unnecessary to even bring that in because the storyline doesn't even cope with what like I understand like the president like him being part of that, but it didn't correspond with everything. It was just like mashed up together. Like I don't know. It was weird to
And
me.
plus, the color was such was too pale. It was a faded color.
I feel like they setting up the agents of Smash all the Hulks together because you
That
seen
would be
Crow.
dope.
See Red Hulk, Green Hulk, She Hulk, and they got one more person. So nah, man, that'd be dope. Like if they put all the Hulks together, because they actually do have their own like spinoff. So nah, I mean, I
Hmm.
feel
that
like they
that
set
that'll
up
be
for that.
World War Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk. Yep,
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
yep.
But that's my final
World War
thoughts.
Hulk is. Oh. World War
Yeah,
Hulk is gone. The era.
nah,
Yeah,
still
World
in
War Hulk. The era for World War Hulk is gone.
well, it depends. But to finish my train of thought is that right now, Disney got a 1-1, one for winning for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and one your thumbs down for Captain America: Brave New World. Now, are they gonna be a flop on Daredevil or win on Daredevil? Are
Maybe
they gonna
because
have
Fisk is
or
slim now.
I
are they
think the
gonna
feelings are mutual.
are they gonna have Thunderbolts a win or a loss? We
I
just
think
have
it's
to
going to be
see.
confusing.
We just have to see. We just kind of have to see. Until then, collide.